nice. Pick up in a hamne. If I make a better, oh no, Gambia nice. All we know is peace and love in my motherland. Gambia nice. Pick up in a hamne. If I make a better, oh no, Gambia nice. All we know is peace and love in my motherland. Gambia nice.
Good afternoon, everybody present. You are all welcome to Soma District Hospital, the major referral health facility in the whole LRR. We are here with almost a bed capacity of almost 76 bed capacity. We have various units that are still operating in this facility. You could see you have the maternity unit, the eye unit, the outpatient, and all these units are operating 24 hours round the clock. So we are here to witness a presentation of medical items with the courtesy of Eco Care Foundation. We are very much grateful to have this item in our midst, which we feel this is a very great effort for traveling with all these materials all the way from Banjul to Soma to ensure that the care and the services is reaching the grassroots level. Thank you very much for your effort. So this is items you see here are very valuable items that could be very good for patient care and very useful. And some of the things I'm seeing here are things that are absolutely that we were even looking for. And then accidentally, Eco Care Foundation just come to our aid, especially the BP machine, that you could see some of our units are sharing some of these materials. Yeah. And this will help us to at least segregate the usage so that the shareness of those materials will no more be available. So I thank you all for your effort. And then at least we try to ask other donors that not only all the time that they have their materials, they think of Banjul and Serekunda. Let them also take some effort and travel all the way into the provinces so that it can also reach some of the grassroots level people. Oh, yes. At least the fair distribution of the healthcare can be there. So you are all welcome to Soma District Hospital, and thank you very much. Thank you.
Though I would not say much, but at least we are very happy, and we're trying to show our happiness to you and our appreciation, and showing you that these items has come in the right time, that in fact we are even in need of some of them. As he said, some of the things like BP machine are well needed in the facility as of now. So you really do it at the right time. And things like gloves also are our challenge, because even today I'm updating the staffs to know that the amount of gloves that we have is very less. So, and the information we get from the regional store also are informing us that we have very less quantity. So which means these gloves are going to do a very immense support to our service delivery. So, and things like this air cleaning also are very good products. So though people have been bringing donation in the facility, but we have never got such kind of these things since I have been in the facility. I have almost 4 years, going to 5 years here. So I can see to it that, the items you brought for us are really useful, and, they will take us a long way, that, patients will benefit. Because I know within the period of this time, many people will come with these conditions. We will no more tell them to go and buy it outside, but we will give them and at least, expect that, they will have a great benefit from it. So for that being the case, we are so happy. And to keep you people comfort, I'm telling you that as a storekeeper, we make sure that every single donation that comes into the facility are well documented, so that at any time, whosoever comes into the facility will know exactly these items were given to these people and they were documented, and the dates that they were sent into the facility, all those dates are captured, because they said, the inventory document papers that you take to inventorize all these things. So, and we will show, Eco Care Foundation has brought us all these items, so we will make sure that they are listed and their consumptions will be highlighted, to make sure that people know that any item that is brought into the facilities are well documented. Even in the next 10 years you come, you can find this information and you can find the quantities of the items that you brought into the facility. So we are telling the general public that they need to be well comfort and make sure that anything they have for the facilities, if they brought it, it will be put into good use. So, and I thank you all,
Yeah, I'm very grateful that I'm the one heading this initiation in the name of EcoCare and all that I'm very happy to reach my, former home, which is, and still home. It's just that I'm just out somewhere else, But I'm still happy that I have Soma in heart, that, what I've witnessed and the good, and heart I will be having for Soma expanded, and there'll be a lot more on the way coming through Eco Care Foundation, through me and Squad One Pack and all that. And but anything that reach to us, we will make sure we too, I and my team will, distribute it fairly and to people that will need it and that need it. You get me? We're not just saying, we just taking it to people we know. We dealing with the needy, who needs it better. So that's the reason we just choose the provinces first and to go down, you get me? So I'm very happy, with your reception, that was not harsh, it was entertaining, hospitality, and, comfort that we be having there. And shout out to all your nurses and doctors that I'm seen by, and we all were like cheering up one pack. I think that's something nice, So obviously we owe you all, you get me? But thank you to the camera, the media houses that I'm covering the event too. Follow us from Banjul to Soma, just to be part of the national development and to enhance the information to be first class and to be reachable to everyone. Again, which are the Gambia Talent Promotion TV, and you get Eco TV. But long story short, I think we all owe Eco Care.
Yeah.
Again, Eco Care Foundation for this kind gesture. So anyway, we're here. So for the Wolof speakers, I think she might be speaking in Wolof, and
bi affaire bi amee rek moom dafa ne directement Jaara Soma la koy indi. ndax nee na xoslu na fi laata muy def musique. kon bis bu demee ba def musique ba am ay teraangam balaa muy jàppale kenn Jaara Soma sore na waaye nee na fi lay njëkk indi teraangam. mu ñu ko waxee ñu def mobilisation ànd ak moom jóg nañu ca fajar jàpp nañ ñu ci yoon bi def sonn nañ ci yoon bi mais agsi nañ ci jàmm. di leen wax ne yéen a ko moom di leen ngeen dalal ñu dal bu rafet bu ñëwee yéen ñëpp dalal ngeen ñu leen di gërëm bu baax.
As I said, this is a very great effort. Medicines, healthcare is a very expensive arena, which most of the time you could see people sacrifice and come in. This man takes a very great effort to ensure that not only providing it for Soma, but he takes his own time also to travel all the way from Banjul to ensure that he personally brought these materials to reach us here. Only that can tell you that his man has a very great commitment and willingness to ensure that this facility is supported. Yeah, as I said, most of the time you could see all these infrastructures are concentrating on the Banjul and Serekunda areas. Yeah. And then they have marginalized some of the people within the provinces. And to ensure that some of these people will not be going to the combos for looking for medications or healthcare, it's good that sometimes they also tend to recognize and provide some of those things within the provinces. And this will also help and take a long way in the management of patients' care. We used to have, but in not very much. As you could see, most of the time, every other day, you can watch the TVs that you could see people in the combos doing presentations. But here, we have very few people who are committed and trying to make sure that they are providing materials for Soma District Hospital. Yeah, I think if we said we want to make sure that healthcare is accessible to all, not only the healthcare, but we have to make sure that the materials also is accessible to all. And the only way we can do that is to ensure that these materials are reaching the people in the grassroots. At least there could be a fair distribution of the government resources to all throughout the country.
This year they have already given us 2 of supplies, and in fact they are bringing uniforms for us that we will use it to make sure. And as we can see, it's a number of years the government has not been supplying uniforms. So most of the uniforms we are seeing are uniforms which are given to us by philanthropies. So that's why, obviously, we really commend, the Echo Foundation also for coming up with this kind of, gifts. And we will always expect more from you people also.
Thank you very much. Like I said, my name is Manda Suso, a registered nurse by Foundation and currently the administrator of Soma District Hospital. We are really grateful and we are happy that we've received such items because like the previous speakers have said, their importance can never be overemphasized because they are items that are really much needed. Like when it comes to the BP machines, the gloves, and then these saline ear washes that we've received from them, they are very, very important, especially the gloves and the blood pressure machines. These are things that are always needed. They are needed on a daily, they're called consumables. So any amount that we receive can never be enough. So we are really, really grateful and we are happy that we've received them at this very important time because they are not, they are items that are not very much readily available all the time. Sometimes you run out of them. So having these great gifts available is something we're very, very happy to have. We'd like to thank them very, very much for that. My advice would be for them to buckle up because, like we said, nobody can do it all. It's not an easy thing for the government to take up the health system in its entirety. But we would really appreciate it if they buckle up the efforts and consider the rural facilities as much as possible because also the care that we render here is very important because most of the people in this area are really poor. So the advantage that the people in the urban areas may have in terms to access to some of these things in the private facilities may not be available here. So this is the only place that they have. If anything is not available here, it's really very difficult for them to access it because the distance that they have to cover, putting into consideration their financial capabilities, is something that is very, very tough. So we would like to urge them to consider this place more and also encourage the EcoCare Foundation to keep up the good work, and we expect them to bring more and more of such important equipments to the facilities in the rural areas. Like we've said before, it's not just about the urban areas. The rural areas are also very important because the people here, we know most of them are very, very poor. So these items are really important when it comes to their utilization. Also, other donor organizations would like to encourage them to also consider coming up country like EcoCare Foundation has done so that they could also render a helping hand. We do have some that are already coming, but we would appreciate it if we have more of them coming so that we would ease the burden on the government as well so that it's teamwork. Everybody can do your part so that we will improve the health care of the people living in the rural areas.
We can jump rek wax len lo len soxla moy lan nga ne lan bagage fuñ baye ko ak limay def Soma moy dal dama ñoo dolel am lopitani Soma bi may witness ne man ñu ngi mankelé ay garab ak ay ndimbal buñ soxla pour sen febar kat yi o malade suñu amé malade ñu leen wara fajé cause duñ mëna tok ñu ne government bi rek ñu ngi fam nañ bi ba bañu lopitan sa garab amu fi so ku am doole war ko def sa country ak ñun tamit ñu nekk ci kanami dëkk bi ñu ngi yalla ñu may attention ak and I mean audience. I think we can use that influence to reach out to people and spread the word and spread the good that will come out of us, spread the things we will have, especially like this medical how to call it, necessities or whatsoever. So I feel like this is Soma ne man witness naa bagage su fi nekk ñii soxla nañ leen ak yeneen man ni ma xam ndig man duma dee dugal suma boppa si loo xam ne ëllëg dama see siga mooy lan nekkut Gambia is all about whom you know not what you know waaye man dama dee roll like what I know I mean li ma witness si fii mooy tax ma ñëw ñu dooree ko fii waaye ñu ko empower tamit is the Eco Care Foundation ñoo xam ne dañ ma brown as the ambassador to headline all these activities and events and other projects loo xam ne ñu ngi loot and they're like upcoming projects which Gambians and Gambia would be even grateful and thankful about these people, and they are just patriotic citizens of this nation. ñoo xam ne ñu ngi toog si diaspora bi am seen alal bugg a dimbale doomi réew mi so bugg nañoo jëflante ko doomi réew ñu déggu yi tamit xam nga fekk daf lañ dañoo gis ne tamit ñu si seen kanam ak seen xol si seen jëf ne this is they want to see their country up there and come here. A relationship with Eco Care that is like through God, through every music or Yala ma connect, cause real recognize real. They're not fake, they don't want to deal with fake, and they know I'm not fake, so they feel like adding up to our realities can bring benefits, I knew yes, no, you didn't go say. So point of correction, you nekkuñ di ko def ñooñu amuñ ñu am ñoo nekk man ak Eco Care ñu ñoo am ak ñeneen ñu koy def di ko def. More coming man, we have over extra 40 foot boo xam ne ubbee nguñ ko sax beneen container bi sax jeexangut so this is not like going to be stopped man, this is like continuous thing man. Yeah, and I want to say thank you to Eco TV and Gambia Talent TV, and for leaving everything, following me up to this place just to cover this event. And I feel like one has to recognize this hardworking, media houses whom are ready and always ready to stand for Gambia and Gambians on their progressions and whatsoever they'll be deeming fit like it is benefiting, depending on if you come with a genuine reason. I meant that thumbs up to you guys, I'm very excited about you. Latte lol and madara. Ma leen ko waxee nekkul yéen rek laa leen ko yàlla kool wax leen ko waaye bu ma leen ko waxee ngeen gis ne ko yëfi dëkk bi la xaaru leen ma sax yéen ma njëkk a eewu sax so laaju leen ma si dara I'm not paying you guys nothing because anyway so foog naa war naa use time bii nii ma wax leen seen baax yéen tamit ak seen taxaw muy di Eco TV and Gambia Talent ni ma toppa from Banjul be Jara Soma, on just one phone call and request, So I'm very grateful with your coverings and coverages and all that.